Center for Entrepreneurship Development and Vocational Studies, CDVS. Background information. Center for Entrepreneurship Development and Vocational Studies comprises of the underlisted units which are saddled with training students on acquisition of different vocational skills towards promoting job creation and self-reliance. Mushroom Cultivation Unit, Photography and Media Unit, Electrical Installation Unit, Textile Design Unit, Crocheting and Knitting, Bakery and Confectionery, Crop Production Unit, Soap Production Unit, Leatherwork Unit, Makeup and Bridal Care, Block Production Unit, Bead and Hat Unit, Poultry Unit. Mushroom Cultivation Unit. Mushrooms are a good cash crop. They are easy to grow and rich in protein, B vitamins and minerals. They have high medicinal properties that reduce blood pressure, obesity, constipation, atherosclerosis, fat deposition inside the blood vessels. It also serves as antioxidant which fight radicals in the body, reduces high cholesterol and inhibits the growth of cancer, etc. Time between spawning and harvesting can be as short as 3 weeks. After the cultivation, its substrate can be used as good soil conditioner. Mushrooms are the richest source of vegetable protein. Photography and Media Unit. Photography and media is a skill that deals with people's life. It gives details of happenings around the world through pictures and videos. As a business entity, it covers any event and keeps record of them. Few among the activities under this media unit are photo shoot, video coverage for any event, photo book and photo frame production, newscast and documentary production. Textile Design Unit. This unit is saddled with the responsibility of training students on screen printing and production of tie and dye materials for sale within the school community. Textile design is diverse and has many branches such as resist pattern cloth, tie and dye, batik and adire, screen printing reverse applique, quilt making, patchwork, garment making, tailoring and spinning, knitting and woven fabrics. This unit also produced Kampala for staffs, batik for Wapoga Games, souvenirs for Texas Tech USA Tour, USAID/Winrock programs, printing on departmental lab coats, and other screen printing contracts. Crocheting Unit. This unit trains students on skills in making cardigans and other related wares. It also contributes in the generation of IGR for the Polytechnic at large through its production of customized school cardigan to staff school pupils. It promotes self-reliance as students that have adequate knowledge of it can easily establish themselves instead of remaining idle, thereby waiting to acquire government jobs. Bakery and Confectionery Unit. Bakery and confectionery is all about producing flour-based foods, which is being practiced as one of the skills at the CDVS. It is one of the most lucrative business in the state and Nigeria at large. It has a wide range of importance and benefits. It is a source of reasonable money-making investment, which any good investor can venture into. Below are the major products produced at the bakery and confectionery unit. Cupcakes, chocolate cakes, red velvet cakes, chin-chin, buns, puff-puff, egg roll, donuts, meat pies, fish rolls, spring rolls, samosa. Soap Production Unit. This unit trains students, staff, organization or individuals who are interested in the skill of soap production. The unit lays emphasis on the following areas: training people or trainee on how to make a good recipe for different types of soap, such as laundry soap, liquid soap, toilet wash, detergent, shampoo, etc. Trainees are to be trained on packaging and quality control, also training people on how to start with capital, etc. Leatherwork Unit. The sole function of this unit is training the students on production of leather products for self-reliance. These leather products include bags, male and female shoes, belts, souvenir bags, etc. Leather products business usually purchase finished leather from different suppliers to make the products according to the customer's demand. Bead and hat unit. This unit aims at developing and training students to be self-reliant and creative. Its main objective is to teach students how to produce hat, women headwear for all occasions, men's cap and traditional outfit for all ages, and also to make sure this generation promote our culture by using beads to produce bags, earring, beaded table cover, bracelets, etc. that can be used for both body ornament and home decoration. The unit produces beaded objects such as flower vase, beaded curtain, beaded bag, hand bead, necklace, shocker, dining table cover, hat, fascinator, Awolowo's cap, Zara cap, head wraps, and so on. Poultry unit. This unit is used to train students on skill acquisition in respect to poultry business. It deals mainly with the production of chicken meat and eggs. The details of the poultry unit facilities are stated below. Pen 1, 1,000 capacity layers pen. Pen 2, 1,000 capacity layers pen. Pen 3, 600 capacity broilers pen. Pen 4, 2,000 capacity broilers pen. An average of 17 to 18 crates of eggs are being produced by the layers at the poultry pen per day as a date. Broilers are also stocked for periodic sales to meet a fractional level of customers' demands based on the existing financial and facility capacity. Block production unit. This unit was created specifically for the purpose of training the students in the aspect of block production for sales with the view of making them self-employed in the nearest future. It equips the students with basic skill to build up their practical experience in the aspect of proper molding of blocks that will always stand the test of time. This block production unit, if given adequate financial backing with some fundamental management regulations put in place, can be a good source of internally generated revenue, IGR, for the Polytechnic at large. This is achievable if the underlisted measures are well established. Blocks produced from this unit should be highly recommended to contractors handling any form of building projects on the Polytechnic campus. Polytechnic staffs should be encouraged and allowed to patronize the polyblock with a flexible mode of payment to attract more customers. A delivery tripper van that can efficiently load sand from the bush should be procured for this unit. This will give the unit free access to source and transport sharp sand materials freely instead of purchasing it at high cost from local supplier. This will greatly reduce the overall cost of purchasing sharp sand for the production, thereby enhancing our profit margin. Olusegun Obasanjo Center for Engineering Innovation. The center was established in 2002 as a center of excellence by the then Education Trust Fund ETF to make great impact in the world of engineering technology. The completed project was commissioned by the then Honorable Minister of Education, Professor Babalola Borishade, on the 16th of May 2003. The sole objective of the center was to copy and transfer technology at all levels, produce equipment and machines by using a larger percentage of locally sourced materials, thereby promoting homemade products. Students' industrial training is also of paramount priority to its objectives. Olusegun Obasanjo Center for Engineering Innovation was born out of the need for making engineering practices closer and available to the people. It was named Center for Engineering Innovation in order to cover a wide scope in the field of engineering practice. It inculcates engineering practices and ethics into prospective students and trainees towards quality delivery of engineering products. The center is basically for technological transfer, technological incubation, engineering research and development. It also features in industrial and manufacturing processes as part of measures to meet people's demand in the area of agro-allied, scientific, domestic, and industrial machines and equipment which are research-based with standard evaluation parameters. The center also engages in research works, which entails innovation findings, design, and fabrication of final product. This is done to promote indigenous and local production of domestic and industrial machines and equipment for comfortability and stress-free life for mankind. The economic value of the center is as enormous as it is capable of enhancing the realization of internally generated revenue, IGR, of the institution, thereby adding value to the economy of the nation at large. In addition, the educative aspect of the center cannot be undermined, as it exposes the undergraduate students to practical engineering practices while translating the theoretical concepts to physical actualization. Basic engineering workshop practices are learned by other apprentices, especially during the students' industrial training program. OOCEI has a global face of making the Federal Polytechnic Ado-Ekiti proud among her contemporaries. Livestock feed equipment. Livestock production is of great significance in our nation's economy. Hence, the need to mechanize some aspects of its production for sustainable growth in order to meet up with the increasing demand for livestock in lieu of our nation's high population. The need to incorporate modern technology in livestock production becomes necessary. In its own later capacity, the center has brought great relief to the environs in the area of livestock feeds equipment by fabricating different machines for livestock feeds production at affordable price with standard quality. Among the livestock feed processing machines that can be and has been successfully fabricated at this center are listed below: feed mixer machine, vertical and horizontal, hammer mill machine, pulverizing machine, pelletizing machine. Vertical feed mixer. This machine is mainly used for thorough mixing of the different components that formulate both fish and livestock feeds. It is fabricated in vertical form but can also be produced in horizontal form as well. It is widely used for both commercial and industrial production of feeds on a large scale. This machine is constituted with 2 mm thick mild steel plate, angle iron, low-speed prime mover, electric or petrol type, for a production capacity ranging from 2 tons per day, depending on the fabricated size. The machine is incorporated with a 20 HP electric motor in line with its design calculation. Horizontal feed mixer. This version of feed mixer operates with the same principle and performs the same function as the vertical type. Its mixer chamber lining is made with stainless steel plate to enhance proper hygiene. It has similar specifications with the vertical type and can also be operated with either an electric motor or a petrol engine or required power rating. Hammer mill. This is a grinding equipment for milling dry agricultural products. It is suitable for milling grains like cereals, legumes and dried tubers, shell and other feed ingredients. Currently, it has become an essential machine for most feed factories, powdered food produce, etc. This machine is fabricated with 8 mm thick mild steel plate, angle iron, square pipe, etc. Its production capacity is 5 tons per day. Pulverizer. This machine is used for pulverizing agricultural products for both human and animal consumption. It is strictly designed for dry product and is currently the most suitable for the production of fine pulverized flour. This machine, by virtue of its efficiency, has become a must-have for most flour milling factories, individuals, and several other commercial pulverized flour-producing outfits. This machine is constructed with 3 mm mild steel plate, thick angle iron, fine mesh, and mild steel brown pipe. It is incorporated with a high-speed electric motor and a powerful blower for efficient output delivery. It has a loading capacity of 20 kg and a delivery capacity of 2 tons per day. Pelletizer machine. This machine is used for compressing formulated feeds in powdered form with little percentage of moisture into pellets of different sizes and shapes, depending on the design of its attached extruder accessory. It is widely used for small-scale production of livestock like fish feeds. It can be driven with either an electric motor or petrol engine of required power rating. This machine is fabricated with thick mount steel plate, angle iron, quality bearings, and strong shaft. Cassava processing. Cassava products are one of the highly consumed food by most Nigerians, both in the rural and urban settings. The most widely consumed among its product is garri. Hence, the need to mechanize its production process for adequate supply to sustain the nation's population demand and promote exportation values for national economic growth at large. Among the cassava processing machines that can be and have been successfully fabricated in this center are as listed below: cassava grating machine, cassava chipping machine, cassava mash pressing machine, garri fryer. Cassava grater. This machine is a modern advancement for the replacement of the manual process of grating cassava tuber by rubbing it against sharp edge of perforated holes. It is mainly used during the production of garri. For proper hygiene and longer lifespan, the grating compartment of the machine is fully fabricated with stainless steel plate to avert any chance of contaminations, especially due to iron rust. This machine is fabricated with stainless steel plate, thick angle iron, square pipe, and is incorporated with an electric motor. Its production capacity is 2 tons per hour. Cassava chipping machine. This industrial machine is designed to cut peeled cassava into chips. The shape of the chips is determined by the designed pattern on the chip plate of the machine. The machine is fabricated with 2 mm mild steel plate, angle iron, and strong shaft. It is incorporated with an electric motor and has a performance capacity of 150 kg per hour. Cassava mash pressing machine. This machine is commonly used for pressing out a larger percentage of the liquid content in mashed, gathered together after the grinding stage. It facilitates easy collection of the liquid content for the production of starch. The most commonly applied pressing mechanism in this machine is either a strong screwing lever or an hydraulic jack. This machine is fabricated with thick mount steel channel iron, 4 mm threaded shaft, and 2-inch thick dry plank. It can conveniently compress about 250 kg of mashed cassava at a time. Garri fryer. This machine has mechanized the manual method of frying cassava mash into edible garri, thereby making the old tedious process of frying more hygienic, stress-free, and time-saving. The processing chamber of the machine is fully fabricated with stainless steel plate in order to eradicate the menace of interior to rusting when fabricated with mild steel plate, which sometimes cause contamination of its contents. The machine has a production capacity of 100 kg per hour. Palm fruit processing. Palm fruit processing is a multi-stage exercise that results to a final product of palm oil and palm kernel oil, among other products. These stages are as listed below: gathering of fresh palm fruit bunches from the field, removal of the palm fruits from the branches, threshing, sterilization of the bunches, digestion of the palm fruit, pressing, that is, extraction of palm oil from the digested palm fruits, clarification and drying of the extracted palm oil, oil storage and recovery of palm kernel for further processing that eventually generate palm kernel oil. The underlisted machines have been successfully fabricated and tested okay at this center in view of palm fruit processing: palm fruit digester, palm kernel oil PKO expeller, palm oil clarifier, palm oil pressing machine, palm nut sterilizer machine, palm kernel shell separator machine, palm nut cracking machine. Palm nut sterilizing machine. This machine is used to inactivate the lipases in palm fruit through the application of pressurized steam and prevents buildup of the free fatty acids, FFA, thereby facilitating easy stripping of the palm fruit from the bunch. It also conditions the palm nuts to minimize kernel breakage and soften the fruit mesocap for easy digestion and release of oil. This machine is fabricated with 3 mm thick stainless steel plate, 2-inch angle iron, 2 mm thick mild steel plate, press gauge, etc. It has a capacity of sterilizing 70 kg of palm fruit per hour. Palm fruit digester. This industrial machine is used for digesting cooked palm fruit in palm oil production process. The digestion compartment is fully fabricated with stainless steel materials to enhance proper hygiene. The machine can be driven with electric motor or petrol engine, especially in remote areas. The machine is fabricated with thick stainless steel plate, fine mesh, angle iron, and electric motor, among other components. Palm oil pressing machine. This agricultural equipment is used for pressing out oil from digested palm fruit for highly productivity. The compression compartment is fully fabricated with stainless materials to enhance proper hygiene. The equipment is fabricated with 5 mm thick stainless steel plate and mild steel U-channel iron. It is incorporated with standard pressure gauge, hydraulic press, and a low-speed electric motor. Palm oil clarifier. This agricultural equipment is used for extracting palm oil from the slurry. It achieves this by removing all unwanted materials from the palm oil while the sludge are being collected through another vent. The equipment is fabricated with 3 mm thick stainless steel plate, angle iron, thick mesh, electric motor, etc. Its production capacity is 2 tons per day. Palm kernel shell separator machine. This machine is used for separating the palm nut kernel from the cracked shells clearly and completely. This machine is fabricated with thick mild steel plate, angle iron, low-speed electric motor, pillow bearings, pulley, and strong shaft. It has a production capacity of about 300 kg per hour. Palm nut cracking machine. This machine is designed to simplify and mechanize the process of cracking and breaking palm nuts into smaller pieces for further processing. It eliminates the hardship encountered with manual cracking by hand and can also be used for other similar cracking tasks. The machine is fabricated with thick mild steel plate, angle iron, high-speed electric motor, pulley, strong shaft, etc. It has a processing capacity of about 250 kg per hour. Palm kernel oil expeller machine. This palm kernel oil expeller (PKO) machine is an industrial machine used for expelling oil from palm kernel seed. The machine performs both the squeezing and expelling tasks simultaneously. The machine is fabricated with thick mild steel plate, angle iron, quality bears, and pulley, etc. It is incorporated with electric gear motor for efficient speed control with a production capacity of 2.5 tons per day. Laboratory apparatus. Laboratory equipment / apparatus is an essential requirement for practicalizing theoretical concepts for real-life applications, thereby creating a lasting memory in the mind of the students and others in similar categories. Few among the laboratory equipment that have been successfully fabricated and tested okay at this center are underlisted. Injector testing machine, biogas digester, Magnus truss apparatus, plastic bending of portal frame, PBOPF apparatus. Injector testing machine. This automobile laboratory equipment is used to ascertain the working condition of an automobile injector pump. It is widely used by auto electricians or related personnel in higher institutions, laboratories, colleges, schools, and automobile workshops. It is designed and fabricated with high precision to ensure accurate test result. Few among the components and materials used for the construction of this machine are mild steel plate, pipes, scale reading machine, etc. Biogas digester. This apparatus is exclusively used to convert wastes into domestic cooking gas. It is designed for laboratory experimentation of biogas production from animal waste products like cow dungs, human feces, etc. It is fabricated with 1 mm mouth steel plate, pressure gauge, angle iron, among other components. Magnus Truss apparatus. This multifunctional machine is used for testing the strength of steel used in steam power boilers. It is also used in the field of material science and other related fields in engineering to test the underlisted properties of engineering materials, tensile and impact strength, shear and bending, ductility, hardness, creep, fatigue, and toughness. It is made with 1.5 by 3 U-channel pneumatic pump, electronic control panel, EMC, etc. PBOPF apparatus. Plastic bending of portal frames, PBOPF apparatus, is a modern laboratory tool used for detecting any degree of deflection in reinforcement iron used in building construction in order to make the best choice of material specification. 3 mm by 25 black mouth steel portals, loading capacity of 0 to 300 newtons. Digital dial gauge, 25.4 mm travel, 0.01 mm resolution, supporting frame 38.1 mm by 1.2 mm square pipe. Healthcare. Healthcare is a vital aspect of human and animal life. As part of efforts towards minimizing the spread of communicable diseases and other infections within the society, the OOCEI has immensely contributed in the healthcare sector via its design and construction of some useful machines to promote good health within the society at large. The underlisted healthcare facilities have been successfully fabricated and tested okay at this center. Disinfecting machine, dust extractor, hand washing machine, pedal operated. Disinfecting machine. The sole function of this machine is to smartly sanitize any individual that passes through its entrance from going out to spread or coming into contact any kind of easily transmitted disease in the environment. The machine is electrically powered and can be operated with other power source like solar inverter. It is constructed with the following materials: 20 mm thick mouth steel plate, highly sensitive thermometer, electric pump and sensor, sanitizing and disinfecting agents with quality surface finishing. It has a capacity of disinfecting 1,000 people before exhausting a full reservoir of its reagent. Dust extractor. This machine is an advancement of the conventional home vacuum cleaner. Its principle of operation is quite similar, but with significant difference in its material strength, thereby making it more suitable for industrial and heavy-duty works in workshops, offices, and other commercial outfits. This extractor is fabricated with 1.2 mm mouth steel plate, angle iron, round pipe, electric motor, flexible rubber hose, etc. Its performance capacity is 20 mm per hour. Hand washing machine. This machine is designed to promote hygiene at both private and public arenas. It helps to minimize the chances of contacting communicable infections that could easily be transmitted by mere hand touch. It is widely used in financial institutions, academic institutions, hospitals, industries, and several commercial outfits. This machine is fabricated with 1.5 mm thick mouth steel plate, angle iron, flat bar, plastic tap, among other plumbing materials. It is also equipped with soap, sanitizing reagent, and water reservoirs. Its functional capacity is unlimited for as long as the reservoir of contents are regularly replenished. Metalworks. Metalworks is an essential aspect of engineering constructions. It involves the use of iron and form of plates, pipe, rod, bars, etc., and other mechanical machines for the fabrication of equipment and machines and other engineering construction components. In view of this, the OOCEI has successfully fabricated and tested okay the underlisted products in this aspect of engineering for additional values and improved productivity. Rolling machine, crucible furnace, rotary furnace, triple bed bunk, double bed bunk, security door or gate, cantilever shed, rock cutting machine,